Hey, welcome. Today we're diving into a question that's puzzled many men for ages. Why don't women like good men? You know the type. Respectful, caring, reliable, and all-around solid guys who would do anything for the woman they love. So if you've ever felt frustrated by this, wondering why it seems like women go for the bad boys instead, stick with me. In this video, we'll unpack this, explore the psychology behind it, and understand how good men can transform their approach to dating and relationships in a way that leads to healthier, lasting connections. The good guy myth. First things first, let's address the idea of the good guy myth. When we say good guy, we often mean someone who is kind, respectful, maybe even a little shy, and yes, often someone who doesn't rock the boat too much. On paper, it sounds perfect, right? But here's the catch. Good men are often so caught up in doing the right thing that they forget to show up as strong, confident, and emotionally dynamic individuals. Being a good man isn't just about avoiding drama or being sweet. It's about being an authentic, multidimensional person who knows how to balance kindness with strength, openness with boundaries. Women aren't looking for perfection, they're looking for depth. The real reason why women may seem less attracted to good men isn't because of their goodness, it's because of a deeper need for emotional depth, confidence, and self-assurance. You see, women, like men, are wired to seek partners who bring out the best in them, who challenge them, and inspire growth. The good man, often focusing on just being nice, might miss the mark by not showing enough of the depth and complexity that truly attracts a woman. Perfection doesn't excite anyone. It's the imperfections, the struggles, the passions, and even the mistakes that create connection. It's about showing vulnerability, emotional intelligence, and confidence in who you are, not just trying to check all the right boxes. Think about it. Good men may avoid conflict, but women are often drawn to someone who can stand their ground, speak their truth, and be comfortable with themselves, flaws and all. And the nice guy trap, overcompensating for approval. Now let's get real. Sometimes the good guy becomes the nice guy, and there's a big difference between the two. The nice guy tends to overcompensate for approval, going out of his way to be everything a woman wants, without ever establishing his own sense of worth. This kind of behavior can come off as insecure, and ironically, women may begin to lose respect for the nice guy, even if he's generous and kind-hearted. Women value respect and strength of character above all else. A man who is constantly trying to please everyone, even at his own expense, doesn't project the self-respect that is key to attraction. Instead of being afraid to assert yourself and risk rejection, show up confidently in your own skin. This doesn't mean being rude or arrogant. It means embracing who you are, flaws and all, and owning your space in the world. The appeal of the bad boy and what it teaches us. So why do women often fall for bad boys? It's a common pattern, but it's not about attraction to negativity or harm. The bad boy archetype is often a projection of someone who embodies qualities women find intriguing: confidence, mystery, emotional unpredictability, and assertiveness. These men often live by their own rules, and their boldness challenges a woman to lean into her own strength. But here's the thing. The bad boy also represents a life of uncertainty and emotional chaos. Deep down, while these traits may seem exciting at first, they aren't sustainable or fulfilling long-term. Women, in their core, are searching for stability, respect, and deep connection. The problem is, they're often chasing the illusion of excitement that comes from the bad boy, when what they actually want is someone who combines excitement with security. And this is where the good man can win, by understanding that strength and excitement don't have to come from chaos. You can bring depth and challenge to a relationship by simply owning who you are, not by playing games or trying to win her approval at every turn. The power of self-confidence. How good men can win. So how can the good man transform? How can he overcome this barrier? The first step is to stop thinking that being good is all that's needed. Instead, be good and be confident in who you are. Stop seeking validation and start building a life you love. When you create your own purpose, pursue your own passions, and stop seeking to fill a void with someone else's approval, you automatically become more attractive. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being real and owning your worth. When you feel secure in yourself, you don't need to beg for anyone's attention, and women will respect and be drawn to that natural self-assurance. Stop trying to be everything for someone and start focusing on being everything you need for yourself. That's the kind of energy that is magnetic and sustainable. Real-life example: the subtle power of the balanced man. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. A close friend of mine, who is a genuinely good man, was struggling in his relationships because he would always go above and beyond to please the women he dated. He would give up his time, put their needs first, and become a bit of a pushover. Then, one day, he realized that in his pursuit of being the perfect partner, he was losing his own sense of self. He decided to make a shift. He started investing more in his passions, saying no when necessary, and holding firm to his values. It wasn't about being rude or ignoring her needs. It was about valuing himself first. As a result, the women he dated started responding to him differently. They began respecting him more, and ultimately, the right woman, who appreciated his balance of kindness and strength, came into his life. The shift wasn't drastic. It was about owning who he was. Conclusion: the key to lasting attraction. To wrap it up, the real reason why women may seem less attracted to good men is not because they don't appreciate goodness. It's because goodness needs to be paired with depth, self-confidence, and a strong sense of self-worth. It's about balance. Women don't want to feel like they're the only ones leading the relationship or that they're too good for you. They want someone who can bring excitement, stability, and a sense of adventure to the table, all while respecting themselves and their boundaries. So if you're a good man, stop looking for approval. Build the life you want, focus on becoming your best self, and don't be afraid to challenge yourself and grow. When you embody this, you will not only attract the right woman, but you'll also become the man who can offer more than just kindness. You'll offer respect, strength, and a deep connection. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, the best relationships aren't built on perfection. They're built on realness, balance, and mutual respect. So start building that today.